Hello and welcome to episode 52 of Daggerfall. I am Marcel and I am currently fighting a mummy. Well, I was fighting a mummy. Now it's dead. So, I realized that I should go through this teleporter. But that means that I have to move the teleport wall or get to it from behind. I mean the movable wall or get to it from behind. Which means getting here, which is which? Oh, that's stairway. Hello? You are rude. And so I will be rude too by killing you. I don't have a specific run prepared for this, so I think I realized at this point. And well, I may actually have a thing prepared for this. And it is Legends of Tomorrow. Pilot, both parts, and Bloodbath. The stated goal of the Legends team is to kill, not Professor Savage, he calls himself dead in some points of time, but Vandal Savage. Well, what a name, but basically he's an immortal supervillain. Thing is, sure, he's immortal unless killed by. Firstly, they thought that it was Shiara, the reincarnating princess, or her lover. No, priestess or her lover, the reincarnating prince. Later, it turns out that it's just her. Well, okay. But that's the only way he can be killed. He can be defeated by anyone. He'll just... Oh, hello. He'll just come back to life. I healed myself and died the same instant. Well, that was bad. But I don't know where you came from, mommy. He can be defeated by anyone, it's just that one of those two has to be the one, well, Shiara specifically, or as she's known, Kendra Saunders. Her current reincarnation is known as that. She just has to be the one to deliver a finishing blow with one of the things that were present when they became immortal slash reincarnated. So, do you know why I say he can be defeated by anyone? Well, because they defeated him several times, to the point where regular people would have been dead, and he was incapacitated. So, did they take him captive, hold him in a jail, and just wait until Kendra was able to hit him with one of the artifacts to finish him off? No! They just left and let him regenerate. Because they, I guess, didn't really care to kill him. That happened several times. The first time the one to defeat him was Firestorm. And Savage was just knocked down. He got up in a few minutes and, well, was able to fight off Carter and kill him. At that time, they also lost one of the artifacts, the only one they had. So, Next time, it was, what's his name? Rip Hunter, the stupid Time Master, ex-Time Master, who actually delivered what to mortal man would have been a mortal blow. He slit he slit Savage's throat. Okay, and Kendra was right there, and Savage had the knife on him. But no, instead of Kendra just grabbing the knife and stabbing it into Savage, or if it happened to be the wrong knife, they just stabbing the knife into Savage's, well, not throat, the other part from the back, spine, to, well, to normal people it would have been lethal again, but to him it would just incapacitate him until the knife was removed. And then, well, keeping him stored in cold storage until they can stab him. Or, I don't know, perhaps not keep him stored. I have a different, better idea. Perhaps they could have just put him into the airlock and dumped him into the sun. I mean, that would have kept him out of their hair until the sun burnt out at least. Of course, if he didn't actually die, there could be the issue of other Time Masters rescuing him after the sun burns out and putting him back on his track. So he could, by the time he could be driven sufficiently insane that even his omnicidality would not really matter. He would have been a gibbering wreck. But no, they just stabbed him and left him there. Hello, mommy. A holy candle. Okay, which way do I need to go? Oh, I just got in here. What's down there? Probably a vampire? No, alright. And with that? I wonder. Hello, mommy? Interesting. I'm going different places. And another teleport wall. Should I use them all? Perhaps I should. Hello? So much teleportation, but where is it that I actually need to go? That's the real question. And the one that I should have solved by placing a note there when I was here the first time. The hell? So, I remember something, and that is, yeah, it's here. Now I remember where it is, at least in part. So, I could try to reach it through normal space, but there isn't a path from here. Hello? Look, my head is in the void. So yeah, I teleported in here. And another teleport wall here is, but I would prefer to get out of the teleporters. Fall over, vampire. Crush your skull! Oh no. I have contracted a red death. Or the red death? Either way. What does it decrease? Endurance and personality. My jumping has improved. Can't start the vaccine yet. It succeeded, didn't it? Saved myself from death by disease again. Oh. Where am I? Oh, this is a teleport in place. So, this is, I'm again near the first teleporter. That one I have to take. The second one, again, I have to take. And then I fall down the water. Accidentally. Where is my scuba suit? Here it is. Hello, slaughterfish. Okay. Yeah. This time, I know where I am going. At least partially. And that is first into the big chamber. Hello? Okay. This, I think, it usually is to run about this kind of stuff, but this time it wasn't, so I climbed instead. Now then. There is a separation, so I need to go across. Which there was a shock spell, but find the rates. Your disease. Now then, yeah, I need to go down. I remember that it's this lever and this lever, and then I may need to fight a vampire soon. A vampire man. Unless he's locked behind that wall. Which he happens to be. Good. However, I still have to fight 2 rays and a lich. Okay, resting. And this will be the final battle of this quest. Well, it went worse than I hoped, but I won. Well, Vampire, you aren't here. Hello, Mrs. Medora Dirani. I have brought you the unicorn horn. You have succeeded in a most dangerous enterprise, Mattel, but many more such trials await you. By bringing the horn to me, you have helped me lift the curse the Queen Dowager placed on my tower. I hope I can count on you for further aid. For now, take this turquoise as your reward. A magical turquoise. That's it. Well, someone was worried about you and... well... I guess that they had every reason to be, but... whatever. I guess that's this quest over, so... let's get out of here and... back to side questing in... what was it, the virus? Cautiously by inns. And that's because I need to identify them. Turquoise of Force Bolts. And Paralyzing Dagger. Well, I will equip this and sell that, but that means I'm going to do a bunch of selling, so I will pause the recording and see you afterward. And continuing, I have sold everything that I want to sell. I didn't find anything to buy, and I had 127,000 roughly, which I put into the bank and withdrew a letter of credit for 100,000. So 27,000 something is in the bank. So next I will be doing a quest for these guys, the Knights of the Rose. Mathel, the Princess Vaniana Hartham has been captured from our protection, and it is the responsibility of us knights to rescue her. Unfortunately, many of our members are fighting in the war. In the truest spirit of chivalry, will you go to rescue this princess from the vampire who captured her? Okay, I would prefer not fighting vampires, but wait, he says vampire, not vampire lord. That means a female vampire. You will? I must say your heart is brave, and so is your brain, and your liver, and your stomach, and your spleen. A vampire is a fearsome foe. Be certain to prepare for a battle. Do not be foolhardy. We care only for the rescue of the princess. If the vampire can be left alone, leave him. So is it a male vampire or a female vampire? Because regular vampires are female in this game, but he says him. And if you are not returned in 35 days, we will assume that you have failed and someone will be sent in your place. I am certain you do not want someone else to earn the honor of the rescue. May Ekatosh bless your journey to the Tower of Moorhouse. I would like to ask one thing. Do you seriously expect the princess to not be turned within 35 days? Because yes, vampires can turn people. And I suppose this vampire is draining the princess and might eventually turn her into a vampire too. Which would not make the king happy, I suppose. But where is the door to the tower? The tower of the House of the Moor. I don't know. Nothing. Here the door is, but the tower is somewhat gone. So there is a door and it leads nowhere. Unless there is a ladder right behind the door, there is no place the door could lead to. But let's go down there. I know the episode is almost over. And so I will do some searching, but not much. However, what I will do obviously is mark the goal. I hear a she-vampire. And enemies are nearby. Now I will have to search on the internet how to remove access pivotal point. Oh, wrong button. Rats. But the episode will be ending within a minute. I see that on my timer. There we have an another raid. Upon whom I failed to sneak. And that's it for the episode, but I'll finish out this raid too. And goodbye. Well, I will save. For so, this is the end of episode 52. See you in episode 53. Goodbye.